This is not gonna be like the rest of my movie reviews, so don't really expect anything from a critical standpoint. I'm just gonna get my feelings out, and we will go from there. We saw Halloween Ends last night at 10:30. Got out of the theater, got home by 1:30. Stayed up till about 3, just thinking about it. I didn't know when I was going to film my review. Slept on it just in case anything decided to move around or change or whatever. But I don't get how we got here. Like, I remember the excitement for 2018 and the hype surrounding that film was crazy for me as just a fan of the franchise. I never thought my feelings leaving the theater after 2018 on such a high note that I would be where I'm at right now. This is so fucking tricky. I do not like this movie. I have great disdain for this movie. I see no time in the foreseeable future where I'm going to sit down and watch this movie again. It was mismarketed. It was risky. And this is not going to be a spoiler review. But say what you will about any of the other installments. Rob Zombie's remakes, the Thorn trilogy, it doesn't matter which one. The character of Michael Myers has never been disrespected more than he did in this film. I am really torn because if you remove Michael Myers and the world of Haddonfield and everything that's already been established in this story, and I just go in and this is another slasher, I love this movie. If this didn't have Michael Myers or Laurie Strode and this is just a fresh tale following a boy in his neighborhood who goes through what he goes through, I could really get behind this movie and I can really like it. But the fact that they chose to pull this shit in the last installment of the trilogy as the conclusion, as a final hurrah for Jamie Lee Curtis, as your last impression of Michael Myers as a character, this is what they leave you with. This is what they throw on your plate. This is what they tell you to eat. I'm hurt as a fan. And I know this is going to be subjective, and there are definitely reasons to like this movie, and I'm not telling you not to. From a technical and critical standpoint, there's some things that were done here, filmmaking-wise, that I really, really like, and I really can get behind. I talked about a lot of them at length last night with the people I went to go see it with. But there's a time and a place. And this was not the time or the place to gamble like this, to take risks like this, I'm really trying to find another movie coming out soon so I can attempt to get my excitement level back up, because I've never been driven into the ground with a franchise the way I did with Halloween. And I didn't think they could do that to me more than once. David Gordon Green said that 2018 was everybody's reintroduction to these characters. And I shouldn't have been so comfortable with that, because I should have assumed that he would be putting his own twist on things for the last 2 installments. Why do we have to find a reason to explain why Michael Myers does what he does. Why does there have to be an explanation? Why does there have to be justification? Why does there have to be some motive? He is creepiest in this franchise when there is none. So I'm saying this right now. Anyone in the future who wants to put their hands on this franchise, think it fucking through. Take time to care about the mystique and the aura and the presence of Michael Myers before you give me 6 more hours of him and stop wasting my time with this character. It's not hard to create an effective slasher. 78 is the blueprint. It's simple. What is there not to get? Blumhouse let me down. I now have no excitement for David Gordon Green handling the Exorcist franchise because I don't know where that's going to go. Blumhouse, you have a lot of redeeming to do. I don't know. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I want to move on from it. I want to get this film behind me. You take Michael Myers out of the equation. This is an incredible slasher film. You leave Michael Myers in this equation, I wipe my fucking ass with this movie. But hey, we got Scream 6 coming out in 3 months, so there's something to look forward to.